And we're live.
So I want to hear the MTV story. Like the highlights, I guess. You were going to have an MTV show and then they paid you not to make a show? Does that sound right?
MTV show in like music video era or like Hot Rod Chopper Redo Your Car era?
I've been the first MTV show I was going to get was what the hell was that show called? Buck Wild era. And then okay, shortest version possible.
We got time.
Yeah, longest version possible, buddy. Talk slow, mumble a bit. Like, you got nothing but fucking time, my friend. Nothing but fucking time.
Okay, so when I was 23, my brothers are professionally trained stuntmen.
Okay.
So our first YouTube channel that we had was called Nub TV. Since then, I've split off and done the vlogging thing. But my older brother still runs the channel, Hob. He still uploads on the Nub TV channel. But so those guys are stuntmen, and we kind of had like a jackass thing going, but they would do crazy shit. Like they would jump cars and like light themselves on fire and pretty much stunts. And we wanted to be the next jackass, pretty much. So I edited together like this 4-minute, like it's called a sizzle reel, I guess. And I ended up bumping into this guy in California. His name was Steve, and Steve Schleinitz. And he got the show to his manager. His manager got the show to a production company in New York. And then the production company got my 4-minute little thing to MTV. So down the line, they ended up coming to my house. MTV sent a production crew to my house for 2 days, and we shot like a casting reel. It's like an 8-minute thing that shows like the characters and their potential. So casting reel went through. We got the order for a pilot. They came back for 5 days. We shot a 5-day pilot. We did stunts. We just did like docuseries about the family pranking each other, just an exaggerated version of pretty much our lives. And it was called, I think it was just called The Family Gravyy, which is my family's last name, which is my real last name, Gravyy. And so ended up not getting the TV show. MTV didn't order it after they saw the pilot. The pilot got flipped. A&E bought it. They came back for 5 more days. A year later, they shot another pilot. They mixed those 2 pilots together. A&E ended up not buying the show. So that took a whole year to find out if they were going to buy the show. So this is like 3 or 4 years into the process. I just gave up. And then my buddy, his name's The Horse. If you guys have ever seen America's Got Talent, the guy that was the king of the nut shot, that dude, he's
I'll have to Google it. I'm not up to.
Yeah.
He pretty much went on stage and like got hit in the nuts a bunch. So he sent me a casting. He sent me a link for like a MTV casting thing for a stunt show, and this was like leading up after we lost the A&E show, and I just applied for it. Got called back. Did an interview. I actually have this on vlog. This was when I first started vlogging era. They told me I was way too old to be on the show because I was like 26 at the time. Maybe they're like MTV 26. Are you kidding me?
Too old.
Yeah. But I got flown out to California to do the casting call. I actually nailed it. I got I got picked first. I don't know how you say that for a show. I was the first guy picked for the cast. So went home, and then me and my brother and The Horse and his brother flew back out like 6 months later. So this is like 4.5 years into the process of trying to get a TV show. And we shot a pilot for like a week with MTV, like on site in Hollywood, like whole deal, doing stunts, doing like pranks. And, yeah, it was sick. Like the pilot came out amazing, and I would love to know if I can ever release the pilot because I actually have it. They say like don't download it. The second they sent it to me to watch, I fucking downloaded it. Right? Because I knew from before that, dude, they take their shows away so quick. So waited another 4 months, MTV, we got the call. Everybody's on conference call. We got a show order, 10 episodes. We're going out to California in June. We're filming an MTV series. We're making fucking 60 grand to film for 6 weeks and probably going right into season 2. You know how they're just selling it to us. You know what I mean? You guys made it. You're rich. You did it. No worries. And so we pretty much waited like, I guess it was like another month. And yeah, MTV, we had another conference call with the production company, and MTV just pulled the plug on the show like 2 weeks before we were supposed to fly out. And dude, I mean, pretty much leveled us. Like, we were so sad. But what happened was, I guess we had already signed on for a 10-episode season, and the new showrunner, I guess they fired someone and hired a new showrunner. Mm-hmm. And he got rid of like 26 shows or some crazy shit. So he
But they paid you anyway?
What'd you say?
Yeah, they pay you anyway, right?
So the contract, they couldn't get out of the contract, and they ended up giving each of us 30 grand, and pretty much to not do the show. And I guess to not like sue them or something. I don't know. It seems like a lot of money, but I guess they think like if they give us 30 grand, they can get rid of us. I don't know.
They were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked.
Could have gotten rid of us anyway, honestly.
Yeah, we should have started lower. Yeah.
Oh, then they had to fuck with Joel. They don't want that.
Yeah, Joel. That's
yeah.
Well, no, he wasn't morally obligated to cover you here. He's helping another kid who was surfing in a needle pile in Atlantic City or whatever.
That's classic.